Hello, hello, hello. This is your boy Ironing Boxing coming through with Monday Night Live. Watching some of Raw here. We're gonna talk about a few things. We're gonna go over boxing news. We're also going to do a tribute to Vernon Forrest. We lost him a few days ago on 2009, I believe. God rest his soul in a tragic homicide incident. We're going to go over a few high moments of his career. We're going to go over his boxing record and all that good stuff. Um, in a second, so I can notify everyone in the Discord that we are live. There it is. Okay. Okay, let's get to the good stuff now. First things first. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. In the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Thank you, God, for everything. All right, let's get going, shall we? First and foremost, the survey question of today is, who do you think Team Sue should fight next? So I have three options. The fourth one is if somebody else put it in the chat. First option, and it's the one that I would select, is Keith Thurman. Keith one-time Thurman. That fight has been brewing for a while, to say the least. When Keith Thurman beat Brock Jarvis and Team Sue beat Joey Spencer, they were trying to make that fight. Didn't happen. He went for Fundora 2, and we all know how that went down. And, well, they both fought Fundora. Team Sue twice, Keith once, result being the same. L for all two of them. So let's get to it. Let me share my screen because I'm going to show you something that Oscar de la Hoya just said. 1 second. Actually, I should put up the banner. Okay, so I'm not monetized. This is educational purposes only. Okay, just in case. But here it is, just in case. Okay, so let me start with a little bit of some current events here, and then we'll move on. We'll jump back and forth between Andruw Jones and Vernon Forrest and current events. Oh, of course, we're going to do a weekend recap as well. I want to know what y'all thought about the fights. Which fights do you enjoy the most, and so on and so forth. Here we go. De La Hoya.
Hey, what's up, guys? I am waiting patiently for Tim Tszyu versus Errol Spence. Obviously, Boots Ennis is top priority for Vergil Ortiz. That's what we're shooting for. But imagine this.
No, you're not.
What if Errol Spence wins tonight? Huge showdown in Dallas Cowboys Stadium. Or if Tim Tszyu wins, huge showdown at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas with Vergil Ortiz. Give me your thoughts. Hey, what's up?
I'll give you my thoughts. How about none of the above? How about Team Tszyu goes and fights Keith Thurman or Sander or Bakram 2 or whoever, because he's at 160 now, I think. And how about Boots unifies, and how about Vergil go sit at the kids' table? How about that, huh? There are my thoughts, buddy. Let's see. Raymond Murataya. Let's see some of this, and then I'll get to Andruw Jones. And then we'll get to Vernon Forrest, of course. like it. I like it. I love it. Everything. Okay. Where was I? Yeah. Andruw Jones. Let me show amazing catches from one of the greatest center fielders of all time, Mr. Andruw Jones from Curaçao. Curaçao, stand up. You got a Hall of Famer, guys.
Goes Andrew, still going on the track, at the wall. He's got it.
Holy smokes.
One fine play. Took a home run away. Bottom of the first.
Andruw Jones back again to the hill, and this time he has it. Unbelievable.
Can Andruw catch up with it?
Wow, look at that.
He catches the game!
Come on, man.
Andruw Jones does it again!
Nah, that's an all-time great catch right there, bro. I don't care what nobody's. That's, oh my God. It's very hard to find a catch better than this one.
Unbelievable.
Can Andruw catch up with it? A diving
Come on, man.
catches the
Who does that shit?
game! Andruw Jones does it again!
At the wall, up the wall. He made the catch. What a play.
I don't know what you're supposed to say about this kind of play because you've never seen it before. Eat your heart out, Willie Mays.
Back goes.
Eat your heart out, Willie Mays. Let's see. Oh, Mike Tomlin was there in the induction ceremony. He said a few words. Here it is. Mike Tomlin, the Pittsburgh Steelers coach extraordinaire. I think he has at least one Super Bowl ring, but nevertheless, a hell of a coach. With the Braves shirt on, okay, looking good with the shades, the hat. This whole thing just works, man. Okay, what? 1 minute, okay.
You're wearing the Braves jersey to support number 25. What's the story of your connection with Andruw Jones?
Well, we've shared the same banking amenities over the years, man, and we've had an opportunity to spend some time together through that, and just had a really great opportunity to get to know him as a human, man, and great guy, fun times together, and so I had an opportunity, obviously being free this time of year, to come support him. We talked about it, I think, at the Masters, and I said, man, I'll be there, and so it's great to be here this weekend.
What have you learned about Andrew's importance to Curaçao, what an ambassador he is, both for Atlanta, but certainly also his home island?
You know, the interesting thing is just how well and natural he wears it. Certainly, I understand and appreciate, the shoulders and things that he has to bear, but he just does it in such a natural way, and he's so gracious with people and his time and space, and that's why he's so fun to be around and support.
How much do you find, Coach, that you're...
Love it. Okay, Vernon Forrest. Where did I put that thing? Vernon Forrest. There it is. Versus Shane Mosley, one highlights. All credit goes to Noble Art TV. Okay, I'm not monetized. Just educational purposes only. Okay, as it says on the banner. I have the banner over here, right? Yeah, right. Okay. That moment, Vernon Forrest 33-0 with 26 knockouts. Wow.
Victories with 26 knockouts, and he has captured a world title with 38 bouts, 38 victories, including 35 knockouts.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, uppercut got him.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How you feel, kid?
Shane, deep shit. Gotta tie him up. Tie him up. Oh, man. Shane Mosley's out on his feet, bro. Aye. Oh, man. He's out. He gone.
Knockdown.
He's gone. Yeah, that's a knockdown. Aye.
No knockdown.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Watch your heads.
Get back to the. Okay. Let me jump back and forth just in case. Vernon, Oh yeah, there's Al Heyman celebrating with Vernon Forrest. Forrest was Al Heyman's first fighter as a boxing manager. How about that, huh? How about that? Now, this is some nice stuff right there. Here's the Watson guy. Here's one of the Watson twins. I was so young, bro.
Assault of power punches, starting with two right-hand leads over the top that landed flush, and then a brilliant uppercut that really put Shane Mosley in big trouble for a round and a half.
Score Mosley 1,000 for Hart. Didn't give up. Kept trying to get back into the fight.
But score Forrest 1,000 for technique and for being able to use his right hand.
So I have to thank God first for giving me this victory. I have to thank Al Heyman, my manager.
Assault.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Let's see some of Fight Hub here. That's William Camarón Cepeda preparing for Lamont Roach. Let's see what he's got. That's Panda Nahara, his trainer. By the way, Jacob Fatu and Ruiz Keys are in the ring about to beat the shit out of each other. Like it. By the way, y'all should check out my posts. I post daily. Andruw Jones played for 17 seasons, 10 Gold Gloves, 5 All-Star selections, and over 400 career home runs. That's a career, fellas. That we did it. I love you very much. That's a man right there. That's a man right there. One-time Silver Slugger, 434 home runs, Hall of Fame class of 2026. Well done. Atlanta Braves legend. I am a Yankee fan first, but I'm an Atlanta Braves fan as well. So love my Braves. Let's continue. Vernon Forrest versus Shane Mosley 1. Highlights. Again, I'm not monetized or anything like that. This is educational purposes only. This is highlights, guys. You see a performance like this and you're like, no way this guy lost to Mayorga twice. But boxing has those things, man. That's why boxing is so great, really. Uy, carajo. Oh man, he's out on. That should have been a knockdown. He went into the ropes, but I don't know, maybe not. Carajo. Oh man.
Slip on the way. No.
Nice jab. Ooh. Toma. Man. Show the second one, but not right now. Should I put? Yeah, let me put the link. Anybody want to pull up? There it is. Oh, I haven't put it on anything on X, man. Shit. Let me put the survey on X. Just a moment. Just a moment. 1 second. 1 second. Oh, man. Link if anybody wanna pull up. Talk about anything up in here, okay? Uy, carajo. That was the, let me put the survey first. Survey. Keith Thurman, Sander Sayas, back from 2, or somebody else put it in the chat. The only one that really makes sense to me is Keith Thurman, maybe Sayas, but we'll see. I mean, I don't know if he's going to stay at 60 or not. You know, I don't know if he said anything about that. I haven't seen any of his interviews yet. There's the link from people on X. If anybody want to pull up. Oh, and let me put my channel up in there too. Second, subscribe. Okay. Okay. So let me pin that thing and check the surveys as well as I do it. Pin that thing and check the survey. So we got 2 votes, one for Keith Thurman and one for Sander Sayas. I love it. Oh, oh, and I should go to the Discord. I post daily over there for news and, oh man, you name it. Legendary boxing fights, highlights, you name it. Do we have any votes on the vertical? 2 votes, both for Sander. Okay, people want to see Team Sue and Sander. I love it. That fight might be interesting. We'll see if Sander moves up. I haven't heard that he's moving up. I think he should move up, you know, but I don't know if he feels like he has a couple of fights left at 54. You know, why not? You know, but we'll see. You know, why not? You know, I just feel like making weight is killing him, you know, but that's just me. Okay, so no, that's not it. This is it. Boots talking to Josh Kelly and Fundora via YSM Sports Media. Shout out to YSM Sports Media for sure. They cover boxing. They go to the events and everything.
What is your message to all the other title holders that are avoiding fighting you?
My message to them is keep my belts warm for right now. I will be coming to collect them very soon.
And what would it mean for the city of Philadelphia to host one of your major title fights coming up?
You said what would it mean?
Yeah.
To host?
Yeah.
It would mean a lot. You know, it would mean a lot. You know, but right now I feel like we need to, expand. You know, and to go to different places. And, You know, I would say maybe Atlanta next. You know, I want to get a bigger fan base. I love Philly. I love fighting in Philly. I fought there 3 times recently, so I don't want to keep doing that in a row. You know, I don't want to burn it out.
Yeah, smart. Yeah, expand your fan base, and Philly's a fighting town, man. They got legends up the wazoo, so he'll come back to Philly, but he'll probably have to go to the UK for Josh Kelly. I mean, that's okay. People have to go places sometimes. Bud Crawford had to go to Scotland for Ricky Burns. Devin Haney had to go to Australia for Cambosos, and it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Go over there, make some extra fans, grow your brand, grow your name. And Philly's going to be there, bro. Like he said, he fought 3 times there recently, including the Wisma Lima fight, which was his last fight before Sanders. So, he'll be fine. Oh, yeah. Here's De La Hoya responding to Canelo comment on Ryan Garcia and David Benavidez don't truly represent Mexican boxing. Shots fired. Shots fired.
We had Canelo out
on Ariel Helwani. This is a huge channel, so let me make sure that Jay Gibson, how you doing, brother man? How you doing? God bless. He says Boots versus you. Ooh, okay. At 54, right? Or are you saying that Boots should go to 60? Because I mean, I don't mind it. I don't think I don't mind it. I didn't have that one on my bingo card, but I don't mind it. I don't really mind it. I just think that 54, yeah, of course, yeah, that's the right answer, in my opinion. Yeah. If because the thing is that Josh Kelly is gonna take a minute to heal from all that, and Fundora, what is Fundora doing again? He's fighting Hadribia, whatever it is, his name. Excuse me, right? With all due respect. So they're both busy. So yeah, why not? Let's strike while the iron is hot. If he needs to get one in between, let Virgil or Virgin, 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 sit at the kids' table, because he is a virgin when it comes to belts. I don't know what about that other stuff, but he's definitely a virgin when it comes to belts. So I said it before, and I'll say it again. Virgil, if he's serious to make a run in making a run, he needs to fight either Bakram or Abbas Barrow. You gotta fight a former champion. You gotta fight somebody serious, not a beaten up, washed up Erickson Lubin. Okay. I understand that he has a win over Madrimov. I thought it was a draw, but that's just me. And the Boychuk fight, don't even get me started on that one, but it was a hell of a fight nevertheless. So it's been out for a minute. Virgil needs to fight one of them too. If he gets the Team Sioux fight, it is what it is. So that's not a bad fight either. But I like it. I like Boots versus Team Sioux, bro. I do like it. I didn't even think about it, but now that you say it, Jay Gibson, I like it. This is De La Hoya responding to Canelo saying that Ryan Garcia and David Benavidez don't truly represent Mexican boxing. Here we go.
that was said on my show on Wednesday. We had Canelo Alvarez in studio, and I asked him about the likes of Ryan Garcia and the likes of David Benavidez, about sort of taking that baton as the next face of Mexican boxing. And he was quick to tell me, like, they're Mexican-American. There's a difference. The Mexican public doesn't necessarily get attracted to those guys because they're not technically one of their own. Is that a fair thing in your opinion? You've been in this position before. Is that fair or is that unfair to those guys?
I mean, on one end, I understand where Kaleno's coming from, but on the other end, I really don't, because you don't get to pick where you're born, you know? So if you represent a country, I mean, that's just me, though, but let's see what Oscar says, because this one hits home for him.
No, it's unfair to those guys. I mean, look at what I did. And I wasn't born in Mexico. I was of Mexican descent, just like Ryan Garcia, but it's not, it wasn't fair to say, because if you're a great fighter inside the ring and you have respect towards Mexico and the fighting style and the fighters, and you're all about that, and born here in the US, you're going to capture both markets. You're going to capture the hearts of millions and millions of people. So yeah, that was an incorrect statement to make.
Who do you think is the next one to carry that flag? Obviously, Ryan is fighting on September 12th, and that's historically been a huge spot, right? Mexican Independence Day weekend. Do you think, is he the guy? Because he said last week he feels like people get mad at him, they get on him, you don't speak Spanish, you're not one of our own. Like, can he truly be that guy, in your opinion?
Yeah, if he wants to. Absolutely. It's all.
I mean, that's like me saying I'm Chinese and I can't speak a word of Chinese. Like, I don't know, something wrong with that picture, but let's see.
It's all about performance inside the ring. It's all about winning world titles. It's all about who you fight. And you obviously have to make the effort and speak the language. You have to care.
Yeah.
Can he be the one? Absolutely. It's up to him. But I truly feel that the one is still probably about 16 to 17 years old right now.
Oh, do you know who that is? Do you have someone in mind?
I have one kid who can be the guy. His name is Dylan Capetillo, who was born in Las Vegas. Kid who's going for 3-0, 3 knockouts. He's Mexican-American, Mexican descent. The boxing was making a big old fuss about him. So he's fighting August 1st under Golden Boy. So he could be the one. He's only 17 years old right now, fighting in Las Vegas. So, but look, it's up to the fighter individually, whether you want to be charismatic, whether you want to fight the big fights, whether you want to take on the very best. That's what people, and that's what people really notice. And then it won't matter whether you're the one or not, because people judge you by who you fight and how you perform.
By the way, what about Conor Benn's Spanish? Did that
Oh man. Fire. Yes, sir. Oh man. What else we got? We got a lot of stuff. Oh man, this is awesome. Listen to the man. This is Errol Spence, and this is great stuff from Rolly too. I'm gonna play both. First, Errol Spence. Listen to this, because this is amazing stuff.
Because I came back because, you know, we in an era where people are scared to fail. We're in an era where everything's on social media, everything's getting recorded. You know, people are scared to jump out and do things and dare to do stuff because they're scared that it's gonna get posted, people laugh at you and things like that. But the same people who laugh and make funny jokes on social media and stuff never really done anything with their life.
Amen, bro. Man. Thank you, Errol. Thank you.
So, you know,
I'm gonna make a tribute on this man's career either tomorrow or the next day.
That's where it's at, because I'm sure, you know, people have things to say and this and that, but
Jay Gibson, if you're still there, give me your prediction for Roach versus Cepeda, bro.
I'm sure they wouldn't have the guts to do what I did, you know, come back and fight a quality opponent like Tim Tszyu in his backyard and go a whole turnaround and put on a great show. Like, I came back because, you know, we in an era where people are scared to fail.
Yeah, I mean, they want to have it both ways. They want to call you a dog, but when you fight the big fights and somebody lose, that somebody turns into a bum overnight, or a hype job, or he got, the usual mumbo jumbo. How do you expect people to want to make the big fights then? Like, you can't have shit both ways. It don't work that way, people, for God's sakes. Jeter, bro. Come on, man. Hey, Jay Gibson. Listen, I love Aaron Judge. I'm a Yankee fan through and through. I'm a Yankees fan through and through. That's my number one team. I do like the Braves and the Diamondbacks and the Rangers, but the Yankees is my team. Derek Jeter, unless you want to bring up Joe DiMaggio or Yogi Berra, maybe Mariano Rivera, but not really. He's the best closer of all time. But number two, nah, bro. Number two is one of a kind, man. Not a bad question. They play different precision, but I see where you're coming from. Love Aaron Judge, but Jeter, on the clutch alone, Jeter takes him by a million miles, But Judge is a player. I just don't feel like he is truly a number one guy, and I could and hope that I'm wrong about that. I just feel like he's not really a number one guy, I don't know, man. Like, maybe I'm setting the bar way too high. Maybe. It comes with being the franchise with most championships ever. But it's not a bad question, man. I just love Derek Jeter, man. Maybe I'm being biased, subjective, whatever you want to call it. But nah, bro, I ain't taking nobody. Like, my team for one season for my life. Okay, so my catcher is Ivan Rodriguez, best catcher of all time as far as I'm concerned. That's just me talking. First baseman is Todd Helton. A lot of people give me shit about that. That's my favorite first baseman of all time. I know he spent his life in Colorado. Nobody's perfect, but he was an unbelievable player. Second baseman is Craig Biggio. Shortstop is Jeter, bro. All day, any day. Third baseman, Chipper Jones. Right fielder, Ichiro. Center field, Ken Griffey Jr. Left field, Vladimir Guerrero or Mike Trout. You can flip a coin between those two, and you can put Aaron Judge in there in the mix for sure. DH is Luis Ortiz or Albert Pujols. Maybe Shohei Ohtani. No, it's Shohei Ohtani. That's my team if I got a season for my life, or however you want to put it. He said, man down. I got Roach. Me too, man. But Roach got to do some things, man. If Roach gets sucked into a firefight or gets too happy with being in the kitchen with Cepeda, could backfire, bro. Could backfire. It's gonna be a hell of a fight because neither guy's coming off of a win. So both guys are gonna be hungry. Roach coming off of 2 draws and Cepeda coming off of the Shakur loss. So both guys are gonna come in with that chip on their shoulder, which is why even more. I think that we may have a fight of the year contender, and I don't believe that's an exaggeration. He says, okay, but feel free to disagree. No, it's all good, bro. But let me know. Are you a Yankee fan as well? Or please don't say you're Boston. Please, no. I'm a Boston Celtics fan in the NBA, but in baseball, I love Pedro, though. Who doesn't? Jay Gibson says, no love for you. A lot of love for Bo Jackson. Listen, hey, Sammy Sosa. I didn't mention Roberto Alomar. I didn't mention. Frank Thomas. What's his name? This catcher, Buster Posey. How many pitchers is a starting rotation for a season? Is it 5 or 6? Clear that out for me, Jay Gibson, if you will, because I can also give you my rotation for a season. And I'll explain the number 4 and number 5. If it's 5, it's Randy Johnson, Kurt Schilling, Pedro Martinez, Clayton Kershaw, and Madison Bumgarner. Clayton Kershaw because he's probably the best regular season pitcher of all time. And Mad Bum is the greatest postseason, especially World Series pitcher of all time. I don't think that can be debated. But Yeah, a lot of people. I didn't mention Barry Bonds, bro. That's how bad I'm feeling. Um, but hey, I should make like 3-4 teams because yeah, we're doing a disservice. I think 5. Yeah, it's probably 5. As I remember, it's 5. So those are my 5: Randy Johnson, Kurt Schilling, Pedro Martinez, Clayton Kershaw, and Madison Bumgarner. Here's Rolly spitting some facts, fellas. Listen to this. That's why I love this kid, man. He ain't the best. He ain't the flashiest guy. He is not the most technically sound guy. But
nobody.
But I love this kid, man. The personality, Listen to this.
And all these guys that fight nobody, and it's all these guys. All they do is protect their O, and it's like they box in survival mode just to fight to the next fight, and they do that over and over and over again. And that's the reason why boxing is dying. When people actually.
Does anybody want to debate that? Because nothing but, like Bud said about Canelo, no lies.
Trying to make the biggest fights happen, then boxing is gonna keep growing, right? But when people just keep trying to survive to the next fight, fighting some dude nobody ever heard of, or someone that they're clearly gonna be, 20-1 favorite or something. Does that kill the sport? Or does that grow the sport? All that stuff, that undefeated stuff, that don't matter. Make the biggest fights you can. Leave an impact. Leave a legacy for the boxing world. So the day that you're gone, you'll always be remembered. And all these guys.
Let me put it again. Let me give him a standing ovation. I gotta give him a standing ovation. 1 second. Jay Gibson says, on Shushu, I like the kid, supremely talented. I don't think he should fight Espinosa right away. I know he was in trouble with Palacio. That happens when you step up in competition. It's not going to be one-way traffic all the time. I like how he puts punches together. He does make mistakes still that top-level opponents, that you can see top-level opponents, taking advantage of. So that's part of the reason why I don't want him fighting Espinosa or, Espinosa right now. I would get Figueroa or Angelo Leo first. Man, who's the other guy? It's not Nick Ball. Mirko Cuello. I would try to fight Mirko Cuello, who's been, he's the mandatory in the other one, or interim. I keep forgetting. I keep mixing up the two. He was interim forever to Nick Ball, and Nick Ball dodged him. Okay, so he maybe not Mirko Cuello, just because he did say he wanted to unify, which is happy to hear, because 126 is basically an island right now, like 140, like we got so many divisions with 4 champions. I mean, it's good to see them defend and whatever, but we need to see unifications. Take the example of 154, guys. Come on, man. I got Rolly this, man. I hope you're right about that, bro. I just think that Rolly's tailor-made for Tio, man. Shit. Because Tio does very well against pressure fighters, against boxers, different story. Yeah, I know he beat Loma. Missed me with that one. He had trouble with everyone, bro. He had trouble with Sandor Martin. He had trouble with Jermaine Ortiz. He had trouble with Shakur Stevenson. And I'm forgetting 1 or 2 of them as well. So Tio can really fight when the other opponent likes to initiate. If Tio initiates, not so much. He's out of his element. That's just my opinion. He is athletic. He is explosive. He is dangerous. But Shohei Ohtani, the GOAT, man. Like, I don't like the Dodgers. I don't. But man, you gotta tip your hat off, to these folks. Like, nah, man. Shohei Ohtani is one of a kind. They call him the modern day Babe Ruth. I mean, yeah, but in the end, that's gonna be an understatement. He's already the first Japanese-born player to reach 300. Hits or I posted this. Give me a second. He's already the MLB baseball news. Oh, Alex Rodriguez just turned 51 years old, by the way. A-Rod. I never really liked the A-Rod of New York. I felt like the Rangers and especially the Seattle A-Rod was 10 times better, but that's just me. The Dodge. Oh no, that's the SP. But Homer. No, that's not it. Shohei Ohtani is the first player in MLB history with 300 home runs and 100 stolen bases within his first 9 MLB seasons. How about that? How about that? But no, I didn't. It's in greatness. No, it's American baseball greatness. Give me 1 second, because he just became the first Japanese-born player to hit. He hit a milestone, maybe 300 hit. The top, no, that's not it. Shohei Ohtani is putting together an elite season. 0.74 ERA. Are you joking right now? Holy shit. No, I didn't. Maybe I didn't post the shit. Excuse me. I swear to you, bro, I thought I did, but apparently I didn't. I did post it on the general. It was gonna take me a while to look up, but yeah, he just became like a couple of weeks ago, like the first Japanese-born player to hit 300 something hits. So he hit a milestone that not even Ichiro could hit. So, or Hideki Matsui, or this sucks. I also posted it, but it was a while back too. And that was like last week or something like that. See if I can find that thing. Check out my posts, people. I post daily. Pernell Whitaker beats Paulie Diaz on July 27, 1991. I mostly post about what happened on this day. Birthdays, if somebody passed away, a great fight happened, boxing, UFC. Obviously, my main focus is boxing, but I do, wrestling, NBA. The other day, I posted the birthday. Karl Malone was born on July 24, 1963. Happy birthday. I post pictures and everything. Like Shawn Michaels was born on July 22nd, 65, so on and so forth. But I don't know. I'll look that up for you and I'll get back to you, Jay Gibson, because I do see you on other panels a lot. But I think he's the GOAT. I was thinking Mike Trout might be the GOAT. Of course, he gets hurt all the time, so that's out of the picture. But Shohei Ohtani, bro, nah, bro. It's from another planet, bro. That boy's from another planet. What else we got? Let's see. The Jet. Oh, shit. I went too far back. Looks like we're going to get Hamza Shiraz versus Jacob Bank next. Do you guys want to see Adames rematch? Because I know that Adames is linked to a fight with Iglesias. I don't know that that's like set in stone, but I know that they've been on a back and forth. Islam Makhachev throws shots at Ian Gary, training with Charles Oliveira. Charles is going to teach him how to tap fast. Islam is getting good at this, man. At firing shots. The WBO welterweight championship mandatory purse bid between Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis has been rescheduled for Thursday, July 30th, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, live from WBO headquarters in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Tune in live on Facebook and YouTube, okay? There it is. Okay. First bid, Devin Haney versus Keyshawn Davis, live from WBO headquarters, San Juan, Puerto Rico, Thursday, July 30th, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay? Facebook and or YouTube for that one. Richardson who gives a shit? But okay, let's read this. Richardson Hitchens reveals his hit list after scoring a win in his Sufa boxing debut. Give me Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, any one of them guys, they say I'm not like that, come show me. Now you got to show them, buddy. They got a resume 10 times better than yours. Every single one of them. And notice how he didn't mention Shakur Stevenson. I wonder why. I wonder why. Because Shakur, correct me if I'm wrong, is on SUFA as well, right? Right, Richie? Right, Richie? But enough of this guy. Oh, yeah, Dana, what? Mr. Cue Ball here said about Tank Davis.
Okay, being that you signed Shakur, probably the biggest star, the biggest fight in boxing probably would be Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis. How confident are you that you can make that fight happen?
Well, I don't know. I love Tank Davis. So,
is it the biggest fight? Well, it's definitely one of the biggest fights. So I'm not gonna say anything about that.
I'm actually a fan, and we've talked to them. So, I don't think he has any plans to fight anytime. I don't want to speak for him or whatever, but I have talked to him, and I'm a fan. So,
is that the Leonard Hearns of this era? Is something similar to that? The two best fighters?
Well, you hope so. I mean, you hope so. We can make these fights, and you can only hope that we knew tonight's main event was going to be good, but you don't know until it plays out. But yeah, I'm looking to make all the big fights that are out there.
Okay,
I'll say whatever you want, but if there's a way to make that fight, he'll find it. He's used to making big fights. Yeah, he's missed out on quite a few. Okay, let's call it the way it is, because the fact of the matter is the UFC has eaten boxing's lunch lately. Well, especially about a decade ago time, because bro, they educated their fan bases. Losing is not the end of the world. You either want the best versus the best, or losing is, an overnight bomb. You cannot have it both ways. It's not that hard, people. It's really not. It's not that hard unless you want it to be. That's what I'm trying to say. Official card for night 1 of SummerSlam. We got CM Pink, as I call him, because he ain't CM Punk. He's CM Pink versus Cody Rhodes. Can't stand either one of them. Punk whooped that ass, because Punk at least is a real legend. Oba versus Brock. Man, what can you say? 2 sharks. Love it. I love it. Actually, I would like to see Brock versus Gunther, but we're probably not going to get that one. Liv Morgan versus Io Sky. 2 great female wrestlers. Gunther versus Nick Aldis. The Usos and Jacob Fatu versus Royce Keys was Powerhouse Hobbs back in AEW. Now he's Royce Keys with LA Knight and Solo Sikoa. Okay, 3 versus 3. And Fatal Influence versus Nikki, Brie, and Paige. Wow. Okay, Saturday, August 1. Next night, obviously, is Roman, Seth, and all that good stuff. Wow. Oh man, look at this! Look at this from Errol Spence, bro. Man, this is man. God bless him, man. That's all I gotta say.
Daddy's okay, okay? And Daddy's okay, okay? Daddy's okay.
Now you can concentrate on your family, your kids.
Hold on, what the hell happened? 1 second. Okay.
And Daddy's okay, okay? Daddy's okay.
Now you can concentrate on your family, your kids, whatever they want to do. Hey, whatever they want to do, then you have to support them. Let them live their life and be who they want to be. And that's the most important thing right now is you being happy, man, taking care of your family. You know how to take care of your family, man. Oh, yeah. But your family is proud of you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let them be what they want to be. But...
No.
I appreciate y'all know for coming, man. Appreciate all y'all for supporting me.
Oh yeah. We'll do it again.
Oh well. Y'all know me. I know it's been a long road, a lot of trials, tribulations, and I always.
But you're working.
Yeah, you still come out. We travel 15 across the world for you any day. Any day. You know what I mean? And our baby, we was still. Well, yeah. I'm talking about every time. Every time.
Say that, sweet. Nah, bro, I appreciate all y'all for real.
That's a wholesome moment, guys. Man, that's good stuff right there. De La Hoya agrees. Yeah, and what choice does he have, right? What choice does he have than to agree, right? De La Hoya agrees Boots deserves lion's share against Virgin, Virgin. Oscar De La Hoya says, quote, "The fight to make is Boots Ennis and Virgil Ortiz. Let's go. That's the fight we won 1,000%. No, you don't. And I know that Boots Ennis deserves the lion's share of the pie." Right, Oscar? Right? We know that. It's fine. Let's just make sure that it's fair for both sides. And shut your ass up and go sit at the kids' table. Oh, yeah, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Darren Till versus Joel, the steroid guy, Romero, for September 26th. This is I don't know if you guys rock with BKFC. I watch it sometimes. I don't mind it. I know it's brutal as holy hell. Actually, so look at this knockout, guys. Look at this knockout. Excuse me. Give me a second. Brutal BKFC knockout. If it's the one that I think it is. No, that's not it. This one. Jesus Christ, bro. Watch this, guys. Where's the stinking volume here? You asshole. I'm talking to the connection. Where is it? What? Just watch it. There it is. There it is. This is hard to watch.
Step away.
He's dead, fellas.
Win for Kate Tomlinson Jr.
Just caught him with that huge punch. You cannot trade. You cannot take hard shots. Sullivan once not but step away.
Woo! He's done. And thank God he fell into the ropes. That's not everybody can do that shit, fellas. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so I'm gonna put the link up there again. I'm gonna check the surveys. You saw that, Jay? Man, I'm telling you. Yeah. Do you rock with BKFC? I wouldn't say I rock with them, but I don't mind them. I mean, there's a place for that, sure. You know, like it's happy to see that they have another opportunity, you know, to become somebody, maybe get a belt. Like Austin Trout, bro. Austin Trout, yeah, he got knocked out in his last fight, but he was riding a 3-4 fight winning streak in BKFC, man, including beating Carlos Palomino, who was considered the GOAT. Well, the real GOAT is Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt. Let's be real here. Like Lorenzo Hunt versus Mike Richmond is one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. Not fights, things. Lorenzo Hunt. Comeback versus See if I can Look at that, bro. This is oh my god, what a fight. And Mike Richmond is a stud, bro. He's fought for the title. I don't know that he's won it, but he's fought for the title at least 3 times. Came real close against Mondale, but okay, here we go.
Richmond to the inside again to the body with the right hook.
That body work you talked about. Still using
the body in the entry.
The body work opens up the head. Lorenzo Hunt is hurt already.
Richmond again to the body. Left hook, counter right hook from Lorenzo Hunt. Big swings from both fighters. Trying to initiate the clinch. There's the left hand in the. Richmond again. Cutting angles, cutting distance. More body work down from Mike Richmond. Right hand, left hand. And look how Lorenzo Hunt.
Like Mike Richmond is whipping his ass, as you can see, but keep watching and don't blink.
Blocking that body right now. The head's gonna be open. Left hand.
Down goes Lorenzo Hunt.
6. That body works
Don't blink.
Let's see if Rickman jumps all over and goes to the end right now.
Dead, bro. Dead on the ground. Unreal, bro. Like, he was getting his ass kicked. And he's got a highlight reel of knockouts. Like, it's not like, you know, Lorenzo the Juggernaut. I don't mind it either, Jay. I'm with you, bro. It's not boxing. It's not the UFC, but it's not so bad. You know, it's not so bad at all. So you got Roach. Do you think Murataya is going to have any trouble with Robson Conceição? And what else do we have? Let me know if you watch the UFC also. I didn't watch the Abu Dhabi card on Saturday because we had so much boxing. But let me know if you think Ian Gary can give trouble to Islam. I don't think so, but I think the guy that can give trouble to Islam is out of the picture now, which is Shavkat Rakhmonov. That's the guy. Okay, so Naoya Inoue said, quote, "I am not fixated on fighting Bam Rodriguez. So if Bam says he wants to continue fighting in the bantamweight division, I'm also considering a featherweight challenge. But if it can be done around February, I'll do it." Yeah, that fight, I think Turkey said that if it's gonna happen, it's gonna be like early 2027. I'm thinking that's why Bam Rodriguez said that he wants to unify with Christian Medina, even though I would have preferred to see Takuma Inoue because that's Naoya Inoue's brother, and I think that would have cooked for a better storyline, but whatever. I just want to see the fight. I want to see this fight more than I want to see Inoue at 26. I don't think that's a necessity. What for, man? He's been a champion in a million divisions already. You're not that big, bro. You're not that big. Everybody there. Now that Nick Ball is out of the picture, everybody up there is way bigger than you, bro. Like Junto Nakatani was way bigger than you, and he came up to fight you. You know, so now, yeah, in a way, I would chill out, bro, smell the roses, fight Bam, and then retire, be a ghost, be a legend, bro. Because, I mean, he could retire right now, and he's a legend, obviously. First ballot Hall of Famer. I don't want to hear it, you know. But I don't think 126 is the right move, man. Too many champions, too many. Nah, bro. You're not nobody. Nah. Like Espinosa, 6'2", and Figueroa is like 5'9" or 10, and Shushu's around there too, if I'm not mistaken. And Angelo Leo might be the most accessible one. This, with all due respect, I know he got the KO of the year versus Bernardo Lopez, but they got a sweet fight card over here. Lamont Let me open the X here. Lamont Roche versus William Cepeda is the main event. Raymond Murataya versus Robson Conceição is a pretty good co-main event. Raul Curiel versus Quinton Randall, that's an interesting fight. Gergen Hovhannissian versus Willa Mau. And Charles Conwell's return versus Paul Kroll. Okay? That's an interesting fight card. I like it. We've been spoiled by Turkey to have great cards top to bottom, but what else we got? Do we have anything else? Oh, actually, I can check on X right now. Yeah, let's see what we got next. Kyrie Irving is 100% recovered from his ACL tear and is fully entrenched in the Mavericks' plans this offseason. Shan't say. Okay. Kyrie and Flack's going to be cinema. Hopefully. I'm not a Mavs fan. I don't mind them. I ain't got nothing against them. I'm a Celtics guy, so, you know, I ain't got nothing against the Mavs. No whatsoever. Josh Kelly has agreed to fight Boots and is next before the end of the year. Boots wants the fight in Atlanta. Yeah, that might be a problem. Okay, might be a problem. But we'll see. Hopefully, it's not. Josh Kelly, Boots says, "Congrats, Josh Kelly. See you soon." Josh Kelly says, "Thank you, man. Let's get this fight sorted for the end of the year. God willing, all healed up. Respect." Okay, I like it. All action. Oh yeah, that was entertaining, guys. This was entertaining. Let me show you the cool points. Hopefully I don't get shut down. This is like 40 seconds, guys. Come on, Ring Magazine. Don't be a crapper.
A lot of control.
Mm-hmm.
And there it is. In one. There's a big right hand from Berlanga. Bowler's hurt. Bowler's hurt. Oh, what a big left hook, and he's still standing up. And then a right uppercut. Strike out a lot, you know. Oh, there's a big right hand. And sometimes you landed a good right hand. It wobbled Berlanga, but Berlanga right back with the power shots. Series of right hands. Butler again shaking in the closing seconds of the round. A left hook. Another one. And he's down. Good exchange from both guys. That's it.
Yo, what is wrong with the referee taking him down like that?
That's it.
What the fuck?
A lot of control.
I think he tripped with him or something like that. But it was entertaining. Berlanga gotta chill out, bro. He was calling out Hamza Shiraz. He was calling out I wouldn't fuck with Hamza Shiraz, bro. You beat a guy with 5 losses that had 5 losses. You guys know I don't feel that much about losses, bro. I look past that thing. But nevertheless, I got to tell the truth. He had 5 losses. You were his 6th loss. And he dropped you on your ASS, you know. So he should really fight is Armando Resendiz. That's who Berlanga should fight. Armando Resendiz, in my opinion, you know. Jay, that ship has sailed, but he said we got to get you a new team. Hey man, we won 2 years ago or 3 years ago or something like that. It's not so bad. I know. Listen, don't ask me why they let go of Jaylen Brown. Please don't. No, don't ask me. Don't be like that. I'm still trying to figure that out myself. Ref foul his head, bro. The ref took him down. Like damn, like a Khabib takedown or some shit. Oh man, what's your team? Hey, if you're a Lakers fan, my favorite player of all time is Kobe Bryant. Okay, like respect, bro. Like we are 1 or 2 championships apart from being, you know, we're the 2 at the top. You know, so beneath all that back and forth and jibber jabbering, there's a ton of respect. Who doesn't like Magic Johnson? Who doesn't like Shaq? Who doesn't like Kareem? Who doesn't like James Worthy, Kobe Bryant, Pau Gasol? You know the usual suspects. Will Chamberlain. You know, who doesn't like that? Come on. And by that same token, who doesn't like Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett, Larry Bird, Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale, Bob Cousy, Bill Russell? You know, by that same token. That's my guy, Black Mamba, KO24, bro. I gotta tell you. I gotta show. No, not tell you. I gotta show you something. I'm sorry, I'm getting stuck. Am I sharing my screen? Okay, Kobe Bryant, bro. Like, listen, I'm sorry. I ain't seen nobody do this, bro. First of all, look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. Come on, connection.
Send the shoot.
There's the help. There's a little bit of help.
Under 3 minutes to play. Shot clock is down to 5. Bryant goes to work. Bryant the drive.
He was looking for somebody to challenge him, and nobody came quick enough to stop it.
Jesus Christ. That's a man. That's a man right there. Let me show that again because it's so nice. I got to see it twice.
Send the shoot.
There's the help. There's a little bit of help.
Under 3 minutes to play. Shot clock is down to 5. Bryant goes to work. Bryant the drive.
Jesus Christ.
Kobe Bryant.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. No, dunk, no. This is killer. I ain't never seen nobody hit that shit. Yes, including Michael Jordan. Sorry, Michael Jordan. You know I love you. This guy, bro, nobody. Let me say that again. Nobody scared me more than Kobe Bryant at the end of a game. And that means nobody, including Reggie Miller, Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, whoever you want to name.
Peyton. Bryant out top against Patterson. Kobe cannot get Patterson in the air. A wild.
How the fuck does that happen? Who does that shit from the three-point line? Who does that shit? That shit don't make no sense, bro. Double clutch, the guy right in front of him, shooting, falling to the side. Get the fuck out of here. And that's not even the best one. This is the worst right here.
Just when you think the basketball gods can't get any cooler.
No, I told you before, this is not the guy you want to let shoot the shot in this building. It seems to be home for him. And with one left, Kobe Bryant ties the ball game up as only Kobe Bryant can do.
Don't blink.
Peyton to inbound. Bryant for three.
Jesus Christ, bro. Kobe Bryant just killed the team. God's sakes, bro. He just killed the team. Come on, bro. Well, you know what, Jay? You officially got somebody on your team. You got somebody on your team, and his name is Irony. Okay? He's the nobody scared me more than that man at the end of a game. Nobody. Give me MJ, bro. Because with MJ, it's probably going to be a two-pointer. Okay? And that's no disrespect whatsoever. But nah, bro. Kobe, no. Whatever. Put three guys on Kobe. I don't give a shit. Somebody else wide open. I don't care. Somebody else is going to have to make that shot. Shaq, Fisher, Wilt. Yeah. What's the name? Michael Cooper, Kurt Rambis. Andrew Bynum. He didn't last that long because of injuries. He had that dirty move against Barea, but he was a hell of a center. Who am I forgetting? No, not Rick Barry. Rick Barry wasn't on the Lakers. It'll come to me. Lamar Odom. There it is, Jay Gibson. That's the one who I'm forgetting. Lamar Odom. Speaking of Ray Allen, I just did a tribute a few days ago on Ray Allen. He turned 51, I think, or 52. Respect Ray, bro. He was part of that glorious 2018 that whooped the Lakers' ass. But hey, y'all won. I'm assuming you're a Lakers fan, so I'll tell you this: the 2010 NBA Finals that we lost against you guys in 7 games is probably the most entertaining finals. And I haven't seen all the finals. The last finals that I saw was I saw this one with New York and Spurs, but the last one that I saw was Kawhi beating Golden State with Toronto. That was 2019 or something like that. So definitely got to catch up on basketball current events. But my goodness, what a player! Yeah, he had a way of. Oh man, this was a bad knockout. I don't know if you saw the Sufa, Jay Gibson, but this was a horrible knockout of Otto Wallin. This was right before the Hackett-Derevyanchenko fight. Educational purposes only, guys. Don't be a crapper, Sufa, please. This is 30 seconds. Vladislav Sirenko, nasty knockout of Otto Wallin.
Sirenko looks like he's making that decision. Oh, and he scores a devastating knockdown.
See, that's the scary part. When they stay still like that.
Force Valine. Valine's out. It's over. A knockout.
That was bad.
Sirenko was the one who said, I'm doing something different, and he did. A power surge in the final seconds. And Otto Valine has
a knockout like that, bro, especially by somebody who's not that highly touted, with all due respect, you should hang him up, bro. You should hang him up. You're probably the best heavyweight that come from Sweden after Ingemar Johansson. I could be wrong about that. Badu Jack is cruiserweight. So I mean, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, cruiserweight. Yeah. Oh, I don't like the Pistons either. I got some love for the Bad Boys. You know, that 04 team pissed me off. I mean, I see why. I see why. Yeah, because of that 04 team with Fear the Fro, Ben Wallace, and Roscoe, Rasheed Wallace, and Rip Hamilton, the Mask Man, and Big Shot, Mr. Big Shot, Chauncey Billups, and Tayshaun Prince, and Larry Brown as the coach. That was, oh my goodness, what a team that was. I don't particularly like them either, but I got some love for the Bad Boys, you know, even though they tried to injure Larry Bird a million times, but they were tough cookies, man, to say the least. Damn, oh yeah, Otto Wallin, bro. Yep. They turned his TV completely off. Jay Gibson, bro. Like, oh man, that was hard to watch. But he moved then, but he was out for a hot minute there, bro. Like man. And I didn't see the whole fight. I saw like the last couple of rounds, and then I came from a bathroom break, and all of a sudden I see Otto Wallin just sleeping, bro. Rasheed Wallace, Ben, Rick, Rip, Tayshaun, yeah. Yeah, that was one of those rare examples where a team wins it all without really, okay, I could be wrong about this, let me know if you disagree, maybe, but I don't think they had like a superstar. You know, they didn't have a you know, a LeBron, a Kobe, a Iverson, a you know, fill in the blank, right? A Tim Duncan, a Shaq. That was one of the examples. And I know they won only one title, but that was an unbelievable team, man. They lost in 7 games in a chess match of a finals against the Spurs the next year, in which Manu Ginobili just made it rain out there. If Manu Ginobili ain't the most underrated player in the NBA history, somebody's going to have to tell me why. Like, everybody tells you this guy's the real deal. Draymond Green, Kobe Bryant, rest in peace, but when he was around, he would tell you that as well. Steph, Clay, you name it. They know. The numbers don't tell the full story, bro. It doesn't. You know, he had to come off the bench because he was best for the team. That was Pop's idea. In any other team, you know who I feel the same way about? Tony Kukoc back in the day. I don't know if you remember him, Jay Gibson. He was coming off the bench for the Bulls. In any other team, bro, that boy makes the All-Star team 8 to 10 times. And the same is for Manu. Manu was MVP in the EuroLeague 2 straight years before coming to the NBA. Like, Manu's the real freaking deal, bro. Actually, let me ask you this, because in the tribute that I did to Ray Allen in that live, I had a survey question. Which one is your favorite out of these shooting guards, right? 4 options. Ray Allen, Manu Ginobili, Reggie Miller, Vince Carter. Which one is your favorite out of those 4? It's a tough-ass question, man, because it's no bad option. But he says Ginobili, Tony Parker. Tony Parker had a few seasons where he was untouchable. The best floater I've ever seen in my life, and he was cat quick, bro. I give Tony his my father used to joke about him, and it is true because he's from France, but man, he has like the most American name ever. And Tim Duncan, the greatest power forward of all time. Come on, cheat code. Yep. Yeah, they had David Robinson for 2 championships. The one that they won against the Knicks and the one that they won against, was it Detroit or Cleveland? Shit, I don't remember. But I remember they had the Admiral David Robinson for 2 of them, who I think is the second best center of all time behind Hakeem Olajuwon, but we can talk about it because I didn't see Kareem. Kareem is the obvious choice. And Shaq in the paint was unstoppable, but he couldn't shoot free throws and he couldn't stop you defensively the way Hakeem can do it, bro. Hakeem made the All NBA defensive team like 10 times, bro. Come on. Ray Allen, yeah. Which was the best, the Seattle or the Milwaukee? Because I don't think the Boston or the Miami were the best, right? But I think it's between Milwaukee, because the Milwaukee Ray Allen was super athletic, and he could dunk on you, on your face, and everything. The Seattle Ray Allen was a mix of the two, and then Boston and Miami, he was, a shooter. So probably Milwaukee, but I love that Seattle run that he had with Rashard Lewis and everything. They ran into the Spurs. What are you gonna do? Got Berlanga versus Sky's the Limit. Oh yeah, highlights from ring ambassador Reito Sutsumi, second round KO victory in Jeddah. That was in the AJ undercard.
Body attacks from Sutsumi and an uppercut on the inside. Good work from the man from Japan. And he's caught him here. And Herrera's needs the bell, but he's got down. 50 seconds left in the round. And real hand speed and angles. And this is panic stations for the Mexican team. Oh, down again, touch glove. Down for his brother, too young, too fresh and too classy, but he's brave around trying to fight back.
Look how neat he is, well, Sutsumi with the punching belt. And we talk about punching inside your body.
Oh, left hand down for the third time, waved off. Sutsumi does it again. Body.
Sutsumi, man, I think there are 2 or 3 brothers like Kameda and Inoue. Hayato. This is Reito Sutsumi, there's a Hayato Sutsumi, and there's a Seiya Sutsumi. I think one of those is not related, but 2 of them are brothers or something like that. Japanese, man, they bow their heads, they say hi or arigato or all that, but they fuck with them and you'll find out, bro. They got that samurai spirit, bro. The Book of 5 Rings, The Art of War, the Yakuzas, they ain't nothing to play with, bro. Make no mistake about it. Damn, Otto. Yeah, bro. He gave Fury a tough fight. He had that loss against Chisora and that bad loss against AJ. He couldn't get over the hump, man. Couldn't get over the hump. Pretty solid B- to C+ fighter. Nothing wrong with that. Especially if you're from Sweden. Sweden doesn't have that many. Ingemar Johansson had a legendary rivalry with Floyd Patterson. Badu Jack did a lot of great things. He had a great fight against James DeGale. He split 1-on-1 versus Noel Mikhailian. I can't remember much. I'm sure there's more, but I can't remember them right now. But he can have a solid life over in Sweden, teaching people how to box, or maybe he studied something. I don't know. But I don't think he should fight anymore because I don't know a lot about this guy, Vladislav Sirenko. But Sirenko, excuse me. But he ain't. Heavyweight is a deep division, man. Like, okay, there may not be a ton of future Hall of Famers, but there's a whole bunch of guys that can fight, bro. Like, there's a whole bunch of B- to B+, somewhere down there type of fighters. So, minor upset in New York as veteran Hector Andres Sosa scores a knockdown on the way to a 79-72, 78-73, 77-73 UD over 8 rounds over the previously unbeaten Dominic Francis. Okay, let me put that, and then I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick.
Oh, what a left hook! Holy cow, Andre Sosa!
4, 5.
Oh,
Argentinians, bro, they may not be the most technically sound. Yeah, they have Sergio Martinez and Nicolino Loche and to a degree Carlos Monzon, but the last thing you want to do with an Argentinian is bang with them, bro. That's the last thing you want to do, bro. Like Lucas Matisse, Marcos Maidana, come on, man. Bud Crawford reacts to Errol Spence loss to Tim Tszyu.
Just didn't have it. Yeah. From the jump, you could tell that his balance was off. He was reaching. You know, he just didn't have it tonight.
You know, do you think it was a layoff? Do you think it was a combination of things? Like, what do you think?
Probably all of it. All of it? Yeah. He didn't take the punches well. He was slow. Like, you could just tell that Tim was more pressure.
Was it hard for you to watch?
Kind of. You know, I really wanted him to do real well. He did what he had to do to finish the fight, though.
Do you think?
Yeah, man. I got some love for him because he did do very well against Tyson Fury, but yeah, he gotta hang him up, bro. Like I don't want to see. It's kind of like the same reason why I don't want to see Errol Spence fight anymore because I don't want to see the sport retire them. Now I have love for Spence at a level that I don't have for Otto Wallin, and that's just because Errol Spence made it all the way to the stratosphere and Otto Wallin fell short. It is what it is. It's fine, but I like them. I got nothing against neither of them. You know, I think Spence is a legend. I think Otto Wallin, you know, is a warrior that represented Sweden pretty well, you know, on the global stage. So I just don't want to see them get massacred, you know. Like that was a horrible knockout, bro. Like it's one thing if that's Moses Itama doing it to you, or you know Daniel Dubois or somebody like that, you know. But you know this guy Vladislav Sirenko, maybe he is the goods. Let's see, Vladislav Sirenko. Maybe there's another diamond on the rough in 31 years old. He's from Ukraine, 23-1 with 20 KOs. Okay, maybe. How tall is he? 6'4". Okay, I mean, maybe there is you know another diamond on the rough here on heavyweights because 31 is not that old in heavyweights. This is not like lightweight or you know. I mean, it's not that old anyway, but you know, heavyweights can usually go longer. You know, you got Zile Sang with 40-some years old. You got Fury old, Usyk old, AJ. You know, they can still go. Okay, so a bunch of local fights as usual. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. And now he knocks out Otto Wallin. Let's see. He definitely made a case for. I don't know who can he fight in the super fight heavyweight, but we'll see. Let's see. Somebody give this man a plate to see if he's for real or not. Maybe Guido Vianello, maybe Lenier Perrault, maybe he can be Richard Torres' comeback fight. You know, yeah. Richard Torres recovering from that one-round massacre knockout he suffered against Frank Sanchez. I'm just thinking off the top of my head now. I haven't looked at rankings or anything like that. But maybe this guy is the goods. Maybe in hindsight, it ends up being not so bad of a loss. You know. I'll be right back, fellas. Give me 5 to 10 minutes. I gotta make a call, and I also gotta go to the bathroom real quick. But I will be back. What did the Terminator say? I'll be back. Okay. Leave you with this nice picture of the Viper. Oh yeah, Luis Ortiz. Yeah, I think King Kong Ortiz is still in the rankings. He's still hovering around somewhere. Maybe that's a good fight for him too. Be right back, fellas. Okay, we are back, fellas. Yep, Luis Ortiz. Yeah, for sure. Sure, man. Heavyweight. You know, even Vladimir Klitschko was talking about doing a comeback, and he's what, 50 or 49 or 48 or something like that. Like, um, they are big guys, you know, and it only takes one up there. So, Vernon Forrest. Let's go through his box rate, shall we? Vernon the Viper Forrest. Now, how sweet is it? Jay, let me know if you're still there, because how sweet is it that we had a double triangle with Vernon Forrest, Ricardo Mayorga, and Shane Mosley? Like, Vernon Forrest beats Shane Mosley twice. Shane Mosley beats Ricardo Mayorga twice. And Ricardo Mayorga beats Vernon Forrest twice. I mean, like, what the hell's going on here, you know? Let us show another highlight of Vernon Forrest. The second one. Let's show the highlights of the second one. Okay, let me share my screen. Really? Vladimir versus Andrew Ward exhibition comeback. Damn, but Vladimir's way bigger than Andrew Ward. I mean, Andrew Ward ain't no midget, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, he's been wanting to come back, so maybe. But okay, let me show the highlights of the second fight between Vernon. But how bizarre, right? Like, we had like a double triangle theory, because again, like, you had Vernon Forrest beating Shane twice, Mayorga beating Forrest twice, and Shane beating Mayorga twice. It's a double triangle whammy right there. But that's what's so great about boxing. It doesn't really have to make sense. You just got to get the punches in there, bro. Okay. This is educational purposes only. I'm not monetized. Okay. I'll show 2 minutes, then I'll show something else, and then 2 minutes.
Thrives when he throws his jab a lot. He averaged 30 jabs thrown per round. Mosley comes out and tries to deck Forrest with the first punch of the fight. But then lead is going to have the advantage. Big right hand by Forrest.
Ooh.
Bang, 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 and get out of there.
Big right hand by Mosley.
Got him.
He just moved into the weak style 1 or round 2 of the first fight. Because he's walking into it.
1-2 lands for Mosley.
Is much more comfortable coming forward.
Mosley gets in a left hook to the body, eats a right.
Ooh. Let's see that one again.
Mosley gets in a left hook to the body, eats a right.
Right there. Ooh.
In round 4, Shane Mosley only threw 26 punches.
The same writing is cheering or roaring because at least landed the left jab and Mosley came in. So you gotta give him those rounds based on clean punching. Close fight.
Again, one punch at a time.
Ooh.
Vernon Forrest never made a big impression exactly like this. Left field was able to do
the style. Just doesn't appear. Off of the 20 rounds they fought so far, then Vernon Forrest
a good right hand by Mosley.
Shane tries
Okay, Shane. Ooh. That's Lawrence Cole, the referee. Let's show some of Fight Hub, and then we'll come back.
Nah, it was a good shot. You know, it was a good hook. I mean, I'm a warrior, man. You know, shook it off, and we got right back to it.
You had him hurt several times throughout the fight. It seemed like you had him hurt more than you did when they stopped it. Were you surprised they stopped it when they did?
Yeah, he was just taking punishment. You know, at this point, it was just he wasn't even. Listen, Stephen Butler's dangerous. A wounded animal is a dangerous animal.
Yeah, that's true. That's for damn sure. Let's keep going.
And I seen his fights numerous times. You know, he never got put out flat in any of his fights. You know, it was always the ref jumping in and stopping the fight, and he was always angry because they stopped it. So, you know, with him, it was just I had him hurt a couple times, and I just didn't want to really like press the gas. You know, because I'm like, he was still talking to me hurt, literally like telling me I hit soft and stuff. So he's like, you hit soft. Come to me. Come. I'm like, oh, this dude was crazy. I was like, I gotta keep sticking that jab, you know, but it was a great fight.
It was kind of great. It was super entertaining, man. Like, you know what? Listen, don't fuck with Hamza Shiraz, bro. Okay, let me be the one to tell you, do not fuck with Hamza Shiraz. Do not mess, with Hamza Shiraz, okay? And stay the hell away from Moses Iglesias. You can fight Williams Cole. You can fight Munguia, but I don't think that's going to happen right now. I think he can do well against Munguia. And I think he should fight Jose Armando Resendiz, or Williams Cole. Cole might be tough, man. He got footwork. Resendiz is the good fight for him, you know, in my opinion. Maybe Bruno Suras, the Frenchman, maybe. Yeah, somewhere down there. Do not, man, this is the wrong. I know that he didn't look so good against Sakenhaber, Hamza Shiraz, but I don't know, man. I just think that's a bad matchup for you.
But I want the other guys, the guys that y'all say.
And shut your ass up.
I've been saying.
What did I say?
Should we expect to see Shakur Stevenson in the ring in the next 3 months before the end of the year?
Yeah.
Any idea who he may fight and where he may fight?
If I did, I would have announced it already. I love Tank Davis. So I'm actually a fan, and we've talked to them. So I don't think he has any plans to fight anytime. I don't want to speak for him or whatever, but I have talked to him, and I'm a fan. So
is that the Leonard Hearns of this era? Is something similar to that? The two best fighters?
Well, you hope so. I mean, you hope so. We can make these fights, and you can only hope that, you know, we knew tonight's main event was going to be good, but you know, you don't know until it plays out. But yeah, I'm looking to make all the big fights that are out there.
He will put it on. He will put it on. If he gets the chance, he will put that on, guys. Listen, he ain't the best human being. You know, the fighter pay, the you can say a million bad things about him, and they are true, and which I don't like. But he will put the big fights, bro. He will do it. And that, if he puts that fight, he's pretty much taken over the sport already, officially. So watch out. Vernon, here it is. Cubo will put the big fights. If nothing else, Cubo will deliver on that one.
The right hand shot to the body.
I have Mosley ahead 4 rounds to 3, 2 even.
Vernon Forrest is doing all the things that Shane Moses should be doing. Combinations when they get close.
The hot peck to the body. Forrest cracks him with a left hook and Shane leans in. Left hand landed for Mosley. Forrest comes back with the right.
Boom. Toma.
Here's a big right hand by Mosley to start the 12th. Harold, how do you have it?
Okay, Chip. You know, it's interesting.
He hasn't done it yet. Have it up right here. Shane Mosley took a huge risk here tonight. The man needed to go right back in against a man whose style seemed to dominate him 6 months ago.
Yeah, but that's what you wanted to be champion. You got to go for it.
Man. See if I can see, because I've said before that I want to see a classic fight. Oh shit, top rank. No way. No way. I'm gonna get my shit shut down.
Young, hungry lion, James Toney.
Yes, he's young. Yes, he's strong. But I've beaten down so many young guys.
No love lost between these two fine middleweights. Our tail of the tape, James Toney, a dozen years younger. Toney is 23. McCallum is 35. So McCallum obviously much more veteran.
Mike McCallum, the body snatcher, Jamaica's finest. We lost him, I think, last year. God rest his soul. At the time, 35 years old. James Toney, lights out, 23 years old. Both 5'11 and a half. Basically the same weight. Found some change for Toney. And a 1-inch reach advantage for Mike, the body snatcher, McCallum, guys. Let me see if anybody has said anything. And they say Styles make fights. Yeah. They was, bro, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Go. Let's see some of this. We'll see a couple of rounds and then we'll continue tomorrow probably. Oh yeah, Mosley and Forrest, bangers, bro, bangers. And listen, Mosley had great 2 fights with De La Hoya as well. Mosley, I mean, man, he mixed it up with everyone. Floyd, Manny, Cotto, Margarito. He slaughtered Margarito. You remember that slaughter? That's one of the most glorious fights I've ever seen. Actually, I might show that one. And we will do the Toney and McCallum tomorrow.
Punches here are fine. Shake hands. Good luck to both of you. Buena suerte los dos.
Previous to the fight, Nassim Richardson caught this piece of shit trainer putting something in his hand reps, and they had to re-wrap his hands 3, 4, or 5 times. I can't remember. Jim Lampley reported that.
I believe that Shane's going to still have to win.
Dale ese cabrón. Dale ese cabrón. Dale ese cabrón.
He's about one more right hand away from going down. And he doesn't know how to tap using survival like most fighters do. He's not used to being in this position.
Oh, man.
That was a knockdown. He went into the ropes.
And there's the knockdown. And more.
Maricón.
Burrito looks like a beaten man. Wobbling on his feet. Let's see if Raul Keys is going to let him fight. The bell ends round 8, saving Antonio Margarito from a possible knockout.
And he staggers to the
He's got no legs. Shane Mosley at age 37 is trying to become the #1 welterweight in the world. And that's the way he'd be recognized if he can beat this man in the way that he's beating him right now.
Margarito has no defense at all for punches.
This fight could be stopped any second now. Margarito is getting hit flush with every right hand. There's another one. There's a big left hook. Why not stop it now? And there's the right towel from the corner. And Shane Mosley has annihilated Antonio Margarito.
Shane Mosley has annihilated Antonio, the cast man, Margarito. That's one of the most glorious fights I've ever seen in my life, bro. Oh, actually, I should look at longer highlights. This is too fulfilling. This was 5 years ago. Maybe I don't get shut down. Maybe I don't know. Whatever, bro. I'm gonna watch it.
Если Антонио Маргарито сможет навязать, Маргарита начинает подпирать.
The commentary is in Russian. Give me a second.
Shake hands. Good luck to both of you. Buena suerte a los dos.
It is not a small subject, but we know now that if there was scope.
Well, that's the only thing that I consider serious in terms of illegal hand wrapping is having plaster Paris.
Well, meanwhile, we got a fight going on in there, and the one who's landing loaded gloves so far in the first round is Shane Mosley, when he was in high school. And may also be trying to take advantage of the fact that Margarito's a notoriously slow starter, who, for instance, in his loft too. Excuse me, Larry.
The most important punches that Mosley has thrown have been.
He finished up with it in the last 12 of those 2 rounds. So it should be
good left hook by Mosley, and that exchange landed flush.
Oh man!
Partially blocked that right hand by Mosley.
A fast fighter, but in every area he's good. Not superior at any of them, but just good.
Even at his best.
Everything good, not excepted, but the pressure that he puts on the fight.
Well, he believes that to take a backward.
And then goes back to throwing his long jab, and Mosley counters over.
Do that again.
And then goes back to throwing his long jab, and Mosley counters over it with a perfect right hand. Hard right hand by Mosley. And the early returns would seem to indicate it's still not a whirlwind. It's no tornado in there, although Margarito lands a good right hand, and then Mosley follows with a sharp right hand of his own. And Margarito says, all right, we're going to fight. I love it. Now let's begin to trade, because this is my fight. And he takes Mosley's hard left-hand shot. He thought he had won.
Man, what a body shot. Holy shit.
Mosley's hard left-hand shot. He thought he had won, but the judges had it for Williams.
In Margarito, he eats those punches like M&Ms.
That was actually pretty nice by a merchant.
Jumped around in awe and wonder after the fight, saying, that's the greatest chin I've ever seen.
Antonio Margarito is one of the greatest chins of all time, man. I gotta give credit with credit is due, without a shadow of a doubt, man.
In reference to Margarito's ability to take a punch.
Punches, he's been just physically getting closer and closer and mauling him, but the clean, effective punches, the head slapper punches are all coming from Shane Mosley.
Hey, but that was the case in Las Vegas last July, too. Huge right hand by Mosley. Inside Antonio Margarito's hand wrap, then inevitably the question for the round.
I think he just needs punch, but don't stay in there to get punched back.
By brilliant strategy on the part of Shane Mosley, who is changing from round to round, making little adjustments here and there, and still controlling the fight.
Even though Cotto was winning the early rounds.
Let me see if anybody has said anything. With the Mayorga with the cigarette was crazy. Bro, Mayorga and crazy, they just go together, man. He will smoke in your face. He will talk about whatever he needs to talk about to get you riled up, bro. Like, oh my goodness. He was a master of that shit. He just wasn't that good in the ring, but psychologically, ooh la la. Come on, bro. Well,
Margarito was doing some damage.
You're right in this fight as compared to the fight with Cotto.
Well, you know,
look very forbidding for Antonio Margarito.
I agree, Jeff. Championship now. I don't think he can come back and
saw that Harold Letterman's card has Mosley winning every round.
to be hit with that many right hands. He seems to have no defense except to just hit it and try to just.
The look on Antonio Margarito's face, they've been on the offensive. I mean, what a fight.
Bam.
Tremendous right hand. And when I say what a fight,
Bam.
one fight by Mosley. And a second straight
Bam.
and a third straight right hand. The only thing in
Bam.
that Shane Mosley hasn't hit him with is the stool. I don't think Shane Mosley's made a mistake. Oh my gosh.
And you know something else?
How this guy eats those clean shots, bro. Unbelievable. And Shane Mosley is a tried and tested killer. Like, it's not like he's Paulie Malignaggi or somebody that just doesn't have that power. Oh, man.
I always said that Shane didn't have it. He's impressed with it.
He actually guides Hopkins to the annihilation of Pavlik. And then this, which would be one of the biggest upsets in the sport in recent years, that Miguel Cotto is in pretty good shape on the scorecards at this point against.
If anyone would get stopped, it may be Margarito. Just all the right tip punches.
Well, if he keeps getting hit with flush right hands, the way Mosley is hitting.
Even though Mosley's not a big
Here's a
puncher,
little
but
rally by Margarito. He shows just a little burst of energy there. Taking punches, but that's always the case. Trying to get back into the fight by landing something hard.
But Shane.
Your hands with his jaw.
That's exactly what I was thinking about. He's hit him so much that his biggest danger there is really hurt on breaking.
After the photo fight, it wasn't unusual to see him throw more than 100%.
But the thing, Shane can get hit and do it, and then he knows whenever he wants to, all he has to do is land that fast right hand and put things right back on track again. And hit is going to be there at the end of it.
Crowd is trying to urge Margarito back into the fight. They like the right hand he landed there.
I believe that Shane's going to still have to win. Another round
Margarito
or
was
two.
stunned by the right hand. Margarito has not thrown since Shane landed that combination. Mosley
Beat that
has
ass.
Margarito in
Beat his
trouble.
ass.
Staggers him with that right hand.
Dale ese cabrón.
He's about one more right hand away from going down.
And he doesn't know how to kind of use it to that.
Good left hook by Mosley.
That was a knockdown. He went into the rope.
And there's the knockdown. The bell ends round 8, saving Antonio Margarito from a possible knockout. And that's the way he'd be recognized if he can beat this man in the way that he's beating him right now.
Margarito has no defense at all for punches.
This fight could be stopped any second now. Margarito is getting hit flush with every right hand. There's another one.
Bam.
There's a big left hook. Why not stop it now? And there's the right towel.
The fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Da a ponerle yeso a tu madre. Yeah, that's. I'll show James Toney versus Mike McCallum tomorrow, for sure. I will. Let's see. Okay. Let's see how the surveys are doing, and then I'll put the link up again if anybody want to pull up. If you're on X listening, you can click the link of StreamYard and come in and tell me what you thought about the weekend, or tell me what you think about Roach Cepeda, Pierce O'Leary versus I think it's Mark Chamberlain, his name, fighting on Saturday. Interesting fight in the UK. Let's see how the survey is doing. I'll give it 5-10 more minutes if anybody want to pull up. If no, I will scramble. And I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, so we got 2 votes on the vertical, both for Sander. The question is, who should Team Zoo fight next? Keith Thurman, Sander Sayas, Backroom 2, or somebody else? Put it in the chat. And my guy, Jay Gibson, said Boots versus you, which I do not mind at all. Okay, that's on the vertical, right? 2 votes for Sanders Hayes. I don't mind that fight either. Not gonna lie, I do not mind that fight one bit. But the one that I really want is Keith Thurman. So we got 3 votes on the laptop. 2 for Keith Thurman, 1 for Sanders. So Sanders 3 votes, Keith Thurman 2 votes. I'm gonna say Thurman, and I'm gonna go 3-3 with Thurman and Sayas. Background 2. I mean, who the hell wants to see that, right? And somebody else gets 1 vote for Boots from my guy Jay Gibson. Okay. Awesome stuff. So yeah, I'll give it 5-10 minutes so that we can break the 2-hour mark. And nobody, I know it's a Monday evening, so. But if anybody want to pull up and talk about whatever, we can talk about whatever. Not about LeBron James, please. Not about LeBron James. Anything but LeBron James. Let me show this other thing in Fight Hub about. Again, this is not monetized. This is the disclaimer here for the copyright and everything, okay? This is educational purposes only. So let's share screen and... Oh, shit. Excuse me. Show one more thing. I think there's something that Keyshawn Davis said about Devin Haney or Bill Haney or something like that. Let's see. Fight Hub. Okay, let's just go down until we. Oh no. Hold on. Fight Hub. Here we go. Get only the photo of. Okay, now we're talking.
I told OG, get the on, stop the enemy. Keep talking about OG keep talking about this posted on his story today. If you go on OG's story, you'll see that he posted, I'm ducking phone calls from my manager and my promoter. I'm ducking. How the would you know if I'm ducking phone calls from my manager? From my manager. You post on Twitter every day like you a child. I'm not going back and forth with scary ass man. I'm not going back and forth knowing that y'all is welling, that y'all are lying. Why the would I respond to you and you not even putting up money for this fight, Bill? You're not putting up no capital. Why the would I get you on the phone and try to negotiate anything with you, Bill? Didn't you just sign with a promoter? Didn't you just sign with a promoter? We're not talking to you, Bill. Obviously, your promoter not talking to you neither. The I'm talking to you for, Bill. You're not putting up no money. You ain't You're a hell of a promoter. But I'm just letting the fans know that the narratives that he coming out with don't even make sense. Since when I'm scared of anybody. I told OG, get the on, stop the enemy. Keep talking about OG keep talking about this posted on his story today. If you go on OG's story, you'll see that he posted, I'm hiding. I'm ducking phone calls from my manager and my promoter. I'm ducking. How the would you know if I'm ducking phone calls from my manager? From my manager? You post on Twitter every day like you a child. I'm not going back and forth with scary ass man. I'm not going back and forth knowing that y'all is welling, that y'all are lying. Why the would I respond to you and you not even putting up money for this fight, Bill? You're not putting up no capital. Why the would I get you on the phone and try to negotiate anything with you, Bill? Didn't you just sign with a promoter? Didn't you just sign with a promoter? We're not talking to you, Bill. Obviously, your promoter not talking to you neither. The I'm talking to you for, Bill. You're not putting up no money. You ain't You're a hell of a promoter. But I'm just letting the fans know that the narratives that he coming out with don't even make sense. Since when I'm scared of anybody.
Oh man. I'll watch this whole thing and this whole thing too, and then I'll draw a conclusion. Oh, I gotta watch this. Stitch Duran reveals truth on fake Dana White, his UFC exit, and stuff. Oh man, he's got some beans to spill, bro. Come on, Ryan Garcia it wasn't Raw. I missed that one. Wow. Let's see. Whatever you do, Ryan, don't hit him with the left hook, please. Actually, what the hell? Let's see the whole video, shall we? Erickson Lubin calls out Jermell Charlo for a rematch. Oh man, I don't know about that one. Robert Garcia taunts Bozy Emmys about Woods versus Virgil. I'm up 1-0. Don't you want to get even? What's this asshole saying? Let's see. Robert Garcia, sly guy. I got a million bad things to say about you, but the job you did on Micros Maidana, bro, I tip my hat off to you. Appreciate you, Jay Gibson. Have a great night, bro. God bless you, my guy. Appreciate you being here. That's my brother, Jay Gibson. Put up your channel, bro, if you will. If I haven't had you as a mod, that is going to happen right now. Make sure you put your channel if you have one. Appreciate you, sir. For sure. Let me make you a mod right now. Let's see. I see you all on other panels, and I know you're for real. So, fire, yes. There it is. There you go, my guy. I got you in blue now. Yep. Fire, yes. Let's watch the whole thing, huh? How long is this? Let's see. Uh-huh. Under 3 minutes.
Right, and then my final question, what's your response to Bozy and his shutting down the Boots and Virgil Ortiz in the fight next?
Okay, what was that again?
Bozy, he had a response and he said that he's shutting down the Virgil Ortiz and Boots fight. He doesn't want it to happen next. What's your response to that?
Well, look.
Is it back to the same, like he doesn't have a choice, maybe?
Look, I think at this point, if now that Kelly's out, because there's no way they could put him in November, he doesn't have a choice. And the zone is gonna push for that fight. Eddie should also push for that fight. We're pushing for the fight, so there's no excuses. I know. As a trainer, also, I know that that's his son fighting, so he also wants him to maybe have a few more fights, just like any dad would choose for their son. But at the end, they've also had their moments to say we were ready. Virgil didn't accept it. Well, now there's no excuses. Right now the fight's there. Bozy, I know that he's the dad. He knows that it's not going to be an easy fight. So maybe he chooses to go other directions. He knows my team is a hard-working team. He knows my team is always going to be in great shape. We already faced them with Remy Morataya and Andy Cruz, and everybody knows the results. Remy looks sensational, looks strong, and he knows that we have a solid team. He knows that my team is going to go out there and put the best, do the best out there to win that fight. So maybe that's his reason to be maybe avoiding it. I don't know.
Okay, I just have to do this. Appreciate you, bro, for sure. I just gotta do this, right? I'm Robert. Look, I gotta do it.
Bullshit.
Arnold, say that again, please.
Bullshit.
Okay, thank you. See, Arnold said it for me, but let's keep going because we're not done here.
Hey, what's...
Shut up. Okay, let's see.
I could be wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong, because I think there's no other excuse. The fight should happen by November.
So you're one up on Bozy, and in order for him to tie you, they have to do the Virgil.
Wouldn't he want to get even?
Absolutely. I'm sure
Right?
he's going to listen to this. He's going to hear this, and he's going to definitely respond. We're going to
love to get even. I'm sure he would love to get even. I know he's not a runner. He's not afraid. So let's do it. We either tie 1-1 or I could be up 2-0.
2-0. Right? There you have it.
That
man.
would be awesome.
That's it. I mean, the fans are going to go crazy for this fight. It's going to be one of the fights of the year.
Great fight. And I know the way Boots thinks and the way he fights, it'll definitely be one of the best fights of the year. But the fight needs to happen.
Absolutely, man. You
No
heard it here
excuses.
first. The great Robert Garcia. Thank you so much for your time. I hope it happens. I'm pretty sure we're going to...
Talking about excuses, huh? How fucking ironic, huh? How fucking ironic. Boots come in the ring. A few moments later, my dream fight is Errol Spence. Yeah, piss off, homie. Go sit at the kids' table. But he does have a point when it comes down to Josh Kelly being out and Fundora has a fight coming up. So he does have a point. But I'm going with my guy, Jay Gibson. Fight Tim Tszyu and Virgil fight Bakram or Abbas. How does beating Erickson Lubin get you a title shot, man? I'm still trying to figure that out.
Johnny Boy at Fight Hype, man. We on the west side of Manhattan. I'm here with my guy, Erickson Lubin, man. Talk to...
Do I have the educational purposes thing up? Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
me, man.
Chilling, man. I'm in New York, man.
That's it, man. What you think about Edgar Berlanga's performance and Richardson? But you're in New York for what?
Yeah, I mean, I'm here just enjoying time with my family, enjoying time with my mom and everything like that. I came out here to definitely see the fight. And I think they did well. They did well, for a homecoming fight. I think they did well. I think Richardson boxed really well. I think Edgar, he also did good getting the stoppage for sure. You know, it was a back and forth fight for a little bit.
Absolutely.
So I also think, you know, him being able to push through and get the job done is a good thing for him. You know, coming back after, you know, losing to Shiraz and losing to Canelo. I think he'll be with better fights. I think he'll be back. He'll be back. He'll definitely get the fights that he wants.
Absolutely, man. Richardson Hitchens and Keyshawn Davis, did they go at it? How does that fight play out? And him and Devin Haney?
I think they're all great fighters. I think Richardson's a great fighter. Devin Haney's a great fighter. So is Keyshawn. And I think, you know, those guys mixing it up, they'll make a lot of money and they'll bring a lot of excitement to the sport. So may the best man win.
But Devin and Richardson Hitchens, who you favor? Who do you think will be the favorite? Probably Devin Haney, right? He has the better resume right now.
He'll probably be the favorite. He'll probably be the favorite for sure. You know, he got the better resume. He was undisputed champion.
Yeah.
So you know, it'll just be something for, you know, Richardson to you know, face. You gotta go up against. You know, Devin's a great fighter. Richardson's a great fighter, and they both box very well. So I feel like honestly, I think the fight will be won.
Oh, okay. You always gonna be a chess match?
Yeah, they were just both in a chess match. I think.
Okay, so we have to move it to Keyshawn and Hitchens. That'll be more exciting because he's aggressive, right? Keyshawn comes forward.
Yeah.
He steps on the gas. Yeah, he can box as well. But when he needs to be aggressive, he can be aggressive. So he can beat a puncher if he has to, right?
Yeah, he can. I think that fight right there is exciting too. I think Keyshawn's he's you know, even though he only has like not even 20 fights yet, right?
Yeah.
I think he's growing with every fight.
Yeah.
I think he's getting guys out of there.
Yeah.
That's the question, right? Is Keyshawn too inexperienced for Devin Haney, right? That's like the big question of this fight, but we'll see.
And I think he's like a force to be reckoned with in that weight class for sure. I think it'll be a great fight for boxing. I think it's something definitely.
Who would you lean towards? Like, you know, 51% and 49% the other guy. Who would you lean towards? That 1%. That 1%. All right, look, I'm gonna place a bet. I'm gonna put $200, but I need you to place the bet for me.
I want to know who you got.
No, I that's why. But you the fighter. You the expert. You know what I mean? You take the punches in the ring. I just took punches in the street.
Right,
so who would you favor?
It's 50-50.
50-50. All right.
I like both guys. I'm cool with both guys, and I think it's a great fight.
But that's a better fight than Devin Haney. That's more exciting, you're saying?
I think it's more exciting. But more of like a boxing match. It's gonna be Richardson and Devin.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Ryan Garcia and Richardson Hitchens.
I got Richardson.
You got Richardson?
Yeah, I got Richardson.
He beats Ryan.
You know how to box really well. You know how to move really well. I think, you know, Ryan Garcia is a great fighter too. You know, I don't knock Ryan Garcia, but I
just think the skills?
Yeah, I think the skills are on a different level right now.
Absolutely. Now talk to me what's going on with you. You're training in Queens, right? Hellgate Boxing Gym. Coach Eric Roman. Talk to me about the excitement working there.
Giving up the drop.
Yeah, we got to, you know. We can edit that too, but you let me know. But you're training, right?
Yeah. I've been
you're in New York. You're in New York.
For a while.
Okay.
Been here a few months. Probably gonna make my return next year sometime.
Okay.
Make my return next year sometime. Just taking a little time off right now.
Yeah.
And I'm training with Eric Roman right now. We just, you know, building a rapport and getting in some shape.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Give me two, sometimes next year.
Yeah.
Give me two names that you would like to face, big names.
I got three.
Three? Oh, but even better.
Yeah.
Because they'll be listening to this, so that, you know, we can get this started, right? We can get this thing moving.
Charlo, Virgil, and Fedora.
Nice. Yo, those are fights the fans are gonna love to see you in, man. Yeah. But if you could pick one right now, what do you think is the easiest fight to make for you?
Charlo. I think the fight between me and Charlo. You know, he's beat me in the first round. That's one that lives on my resume, his resume. So I just think
that's the one that you want to get it back in blood.
Yeah. I want to make that happen again.
And what will you do differently in that fight? What would be different in camp and training or whatever? You're a whole nother fighter. You're a better fighter than you were back then.
Yeah,
because you have more experience.
Yeah, I got more experience now.
Exactly.
I feel like Charles is a great fighter. It's just something I gotta be in camp for and
absolutely
really be in the moment.
Locked in.
Yeah, it's not much of if I do this, I'll beat him. It's more so like being in camp and living in the moment.
Yes,
and
definitely.
being, just being a better boxer. I think I'm the better boxer. I feel like I box better than Charlo, but I do think that he has great experience and good ring knowledge.
Absolutely.
He's not the sharpest dude. He's not the fastest dude. Not the strongest dude, but he do know how to use his experience well.
Absolutely. And final thing, Conor Benn and Ryan Garcia, who wins that fight?
I ain't gonna lie, it's a 50-50 fight to me. I think I think Conor Benn is like, a little more agile and more swifter than Ryan Garcia, but Ryan Garcia, he also got that pop and he's fast. He got good little speed to him, good little left hook. And I think that it's gonna be an exciting fight. I can see both guys probably getting dropped, or Ryan getting dropped, or Ben getting dropped. It's a 50-50 fight. I think it's a good fight too.
There you have it, the one and only Erickson Lubin, man.
Okay, Erickson Lubin, fighting for a comeback. Mill City. This is Shields. Onion Tarver drops bombshell. Okay. Mike Tyson and Nico Ali reveal they want to help fighters.
Biggest fight of my career right now is happening outside the ring, where I'm sticking up for fighters, trying to protect fighters, and do exactly what you said.
But then again, we have to work with fighters, because fighters have to help protect themselves too.
Yeah.
Well, like I said before, this is the only business that's been created, and it's been created crooked.
Yeah.
And it's so, and as you know now, how most difficult it is to make this a legit business where people are not robbing, stealing your money. This business was built on that, robbing people, taking advantage of people. I would have fiduciary duty, because if they get jammed up, I have to pay for it.
Yeah.
You know what I
A
mean?
lot of people aren't willing to take that risk.
Because they don't care about the fighter.
I know.
You gotta care about the fighters.
You care about the fighters because you were a fighter, and you know what it was like to have been in that position where people didn't care, right? Biggest fight of my.
You have it. That's about it for me. He showed a few highlights of Mr. Vernon Forrest's career. Shane Mosley. We showed Andrew Jones. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Appreciate my brother Jay Gibson for pulling up, moderating the channel from now on. Appreciate you all for seeing the show as well. For folks on X, I dropped my channel link and everything if you want to pull up. And y'all can join my Discord server. Here is the link. Excuse me, to the Discord server. Just a second. I'll put it in the chat right now. Join my Discord server where I post daily news, highlights, UFC, wrestling, boxing, obviously, basketball, baseball. We can talk too. I got voice channels. I don't have to be live. You can pull up and DM me if I'm available. I'll come down and chop it up with you. All right, so let's do this properly. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Thank you, God, for everything. Absolutely. This was a Monday night live stream. We should come back tomorrow for a tribute to Ricardo Finito Lopez's birthday as well, and Errol Spence's career, along with some more boxing news for you guys. So I appreciate you all, and until then, this was your boy Irony Boxing. Peace out. See you all soon. God bless.